class. Today's a bit more of a flow, and we're working more into the spine to twist and lengthen through the spine. So we just need a mat, we don't need any other equipment today. We're going to start sitting down. When we find ourselves in a nice comfortable cross-legged position or with the legs out straight, just start to go through a few shoulder rolls. You can let the eyes close over here if you like. And on about that third or fourth roll, let the shoulders relax, let the hands rest down onto the knees. And then start to bring your awareness onto the breath. And just noticing how the breath feels, how the breath flows, and where in the body you feel the breath. And we're going to start by moving through the breath, moving through the spine straight away. So we'll keep the hands on the knees. As we take an inhale, we're going to just lean the chest forward. And we're going to look up towards the sky. As we exhale, we round through the spine, reaching ourselves back, leaning back to the sitting into a chair. Giving the hands pressing into the knees for a bit of support. Inhale, lean the body forward. Reaching the chest up, looking towards the sky. Exhale, rounding through, lean the body back. Maybe even tucking the chin in towards the chest. One last time, inhale. And exhale. Take an inhale, coming all the way back up, sitting nice and tall. And as we exhale, hands go down by our sides. Take an inhale here, lifting the arms all the way up till the palms touch. We exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Reversing that move, we inhale, lift the arms up. And we exhale, open the arms. One more time, flip the hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Last time to reverse, inhale, lift up. And exhale, open the hands. Take an inhale, lifting yourself up nice and tall. This time as we exhale, the right hand goes behind the back and the left hand goes on top of the right knee. We inhale to lift the chest and we exhale to look over the right shoulder. Starting to twist through the spine now. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bringing yourself back to the center. Inhale, lift up. This time, left hand goes behind and the right hand goes on top of the left knee. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale to untwist. Bring those hands towards the front. We're going to uncross the legs and bring ourselves into all fours. When we find ourselves in all fours, we want to make sure the hips are right on top of the knees and the shoulders are right on top of the wrists. Spreading through all 10 fingers as we go through our cat-cow. We take an inhale, we let the belly drop, we lift the tailbone, we lift the chest and the head. We take an exhale, we round through the spine, push the shoulder blades away from each other, bring the chin in towards the chest. 2 more times, we inhale, drop the belly, tailbone lifts, chest and head lift up a little higher. Exhale to round. And one last time, we inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. From here, just stepping those hands just a little further away, so not quite underneath the shoulders anymore. From here, we inhale to look and lean forward. As we exhale, we tuck the toes and we push the hips back into our first downward facing dog. Adjust the feet anywhere you need. We want to try and get the heels as close to the ground as we can. If we feel tight through the backs of the legs, keep a bend in the knees. Finding a little bit of stillness here. And then we'll start to take that dog for a bit of a walk. So we bend through one knee, then the other. Just loosening up through the backs of the legs. And then we'll move through the legs together. So we inhale, we come up onto the toes. We exhale, drive the heels towards the ground. Bring the chest through. One more time. Inhale, up onto the toes. The weight shifts forward over the shoulders. Exhale, heels drive towards the ground. Chest comes through. Finding that stillness here. A few nice big breaths. We're going to go through our down dog to plank rolls. Option would be to drop the knees down on the ground if we need, otherwise hover them above. We take an inhale, we push ourselves into our plank, shuffle those feet if we need. As we exhale, we bend through the knees, not letting them touch the ground if we can, and then we roll back into that down dog. We go 2 more times. Inhale, push to plank. Exhale, roll on through. One last time. Inhale. And exhale, hover the knees, roll back, feel the stretch into the backs of the legs, bring that chest through. One last time, we're going to push ourselves into our plank. This time as we exhale, we shift the weight further forward, then we drop the knees, the chest and the chin down onto the mat. Untuck the toes, drop the hips. We inhale to a baby cobra. So we've got a really big bend through the elbows. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Bring the hands just outside the shoulders. We'll go through our chest lean. So looking straight down in front of us. Take an inhale. As we exhale, lean the body towards the left side. Look over the right shoulder. Take an inhale, come back to the center. And an exhale, lean to the right and look over the left shoulder. One more time on either side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, lean to the left, look to the right. Inhale. Last time, exhale, lean to the right, looking over to the left. Inhale, coming back to the center. This time we relax the hands towards the front. Maybe the forehead rests down onto the hands. Coming through a lower spine twist. We inhale, lift that right leg up. And as we exhale, we bring it over towards the left side. Twisting through the spine as much or as little as we feel comfortable. Taking one more inhale here. And an exhale, bringing that leg all the way back down. To the other side, we inhale, lift the left leg. And then exhale, bring it down towards the right side. One more inhale. Exhale, coming all the way back. Bring those hands back underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale to bring yourself to all fours. Start to tuck the toes and exhale into a downward facing dog. Walk those feet in if we need here. Trying to get those heels nice and close to the ground. From here, start to look towards the hands and we walk the feet all the way up. Bending through the knees whenever you need. Letting the knees bend enough to let the upper body hang heavy. From here, hands will reach for the opposite elbow, and we'll start to sway ourselves side to side in our ragdoll. Hanging on to the opposite elbow, we're going to take an inhale, lengthen through the legs, lift up through the middle of the spine. And then exhale, bend through the knees, let the belly rest all the way down onto the thighs. We go 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen the legs, lift through the middle of the spine. Exhale, bending down, belly down to the thighs. And last time, inhale. And exhale. Releasing the hands back down towards the ground. Bending through the knees enough that the hands can get down onto the ground. We're going to keep that left leg bent, but start to lengthen through the right leg. Left hand stays on the ground, and we inhale, we lift the right arm up to the sky. Challenging ourselves by looking up towards the right hand. If we need a bit more balance, look down towards the ground. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down, start to bend through the right knee. Left leg lengthens. We inhale, we lift that left arm up. Taking 1 more inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, bending through both of the knees. And on an inhale, we roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Just letting the arms be heavy, taking as much time as we need. Rolling through the shoulders, the neck, and the head. And then we roll through the shoulders once we get to the very top. Beautiful. We're going to get ourselves ready for our first flow. So we can stand at the top or in the center for our mat. We roll through the shoulders, palms to face the front. Take an inhale, lift the arms all the way up until the palms touch. We exhale, relax through the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lean to the right side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale up. As we exhale, bring the hands through the heart center. Start to send the hips back and bring yourself down into a forward fold. We take an inhale to lift halfway. So the halfway lift, either the fingertips are just touching the mat, or the hands are on the shins to get a nice flat back. Take an exhale, bring yourself all the way down, hands plant onto the ground, right leg steps back, and then the left into our downward facing dog. We take an inhale here to lift the right leg up into the sky. And as we exhale, we step it all the way through behind the right wrist. Let the left knee drop down, untuck the back toes. We inhale, we lift the arms away from the ground. And we exhale, we cactus the arms. So let the chest open up. Take an inhale, lift the arms, lengthen through that back leg, lifting the hips. And as we exhale, swing that right arm all the way through, opening up the arms towards the right side. Allow the hips to drop back down again. Taking 1 more inhale here. Exhale, right arm swings back through, lifting up. And exhale, hands back down onto the ground. Start to tuck the back toes underneath again, lift that back knee and step that right leg through back into our downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, push all the way into that plank. Stay here for the inhale, and as we exhale, shift the weight further forward. Drop the knees, the chest and the chin. Untuck the toes, drop the hips. We inhale, full cobra. So the arms are nice and straight. 1 more inhale. We exhale to lower ourselves halfway. Then we lift the hips up into all fours, tuck the toes, and take an exhale into a downward facing dog. Once again, we inhale to lift that right leg up. We exhale, step it all the way through behind the right wrist. This time the left leg comes to meet. We're in our forward fold. We exhale to fold forward. And we inhale to swing the arms all the way out, all the way up until the palms touch. We exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Keeping them here, we go straight onto the other side. Take an inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, relax through the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. This time we exhale, we lean to the left side first. Inhale to the center. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, bring the hands through the heart center. Start to send the hips back. Bring yourself down into your forward fold. Take an inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, hands completely down onto the mat. Left leg steps back. Then the right into our downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the left leg up. And an exhale, step it all the way through. Drop that right knee down, untuck the back toes. Get ready to lift the hands. We inhale, lift up. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Inhale, lifting the hips, lengthening the arms. And as we exhale, swing that left arm all the way through, opening the chest towards the left side. Allow the hips to drop a little bit further down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, swing that left arm through, lift up on an inhale. Exhale, hands down onto the mat. Start to tuck the back toes under, lift that knee, and step that left leg back. Take an inhale, push to plank. As we exhale, shift the weight further forward. Drop the knees, the chest, and the chin. Untuck the toes, drop the hips. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, lower halfway. Start to lift the hips into all fours, tuck the toes, and exhale to down dog. Almost there. We inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, step it all the way through. Right leg comes to meet, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. And inhale to swing the arms all the way out, all the way up until the palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Relax the shoulders, give them a little bit of a roll. We'll bring ourselves down onto our mat. So from here, we take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, imagining there's weights in the hands pulling us down. Let the spine round, let the chin tucking towards the chest. And allow yourself to lower all the way down. There's no rush here. Bending through the knees enough so we can get the hands down onto the ground. We step one knee down and then the other. And we're going to keep those toes nice and tucked under in all fours. So the knees are together to touch. And then from here we're going to sit back towards the heels. Coming into a bit of a toe stretch. Can be quite intense quite quickly, so we won't be here too long. Just focusing back on the breath. Taking one more inhale. When we exhale, bring the hands down onto the ground, untuck the toes and just tap out the tops of the feet. This time, keeping those toes flat on the ground, we inhale to lift ourselves up. Coming into our camel pose, the hands are going to rest on the hips with the thumbs pointing more towards the front. We take an inhale to lift through the chest. And as we exhale, we look up towards the sky. Bit of a back bend here. Just trying to look straight towards the sky, not letting the neck or the head look around. Take one more inhale. Exhale, nice and slowly bring yourself back up, letting the hips rest down onto the heels, letting that blood pressure settle. We're going to come into our camel pose one more time. You can either do exactly the same as we did, or we take it a little bit deeper. So we lift ourselves up. If we're going to go a little bit deeper, this time we can tuck the toes under so the heels are slightly lifted. Bring those hands back onto the hips, thumbs pointing towards the front. Take an inhale, lift. Exhale, lean back. Now you can either stay completely still, stay here. If we want to take it further, the right hand reaches down for the right heel. The left hand reaches down for the left heel. The chest can lift a little bit higher now. The head will tuck a little bit more between the shoulders. If we're in this more extended posture, we start to bring the left hand back on top of the hip, and then the right hand, slowly we all lift ourselves back up. Untuck the toes if we need, and we all sit back against the heels. Roll through the shoulders from here. Coming into a counter stretch, we're going to come into our child's pose. So bring the hands towards the front. We can shuffle ourselves a little further back. From here, we want the knees as wide as the mat, the big toes together to touch. We take an inhale to look and lean forward. And as we exhale, we push the hips back against the heels, walking those hands further forward if we like, letting the chest and the forehead rest towards the mat. Letting the spine and the hips relax here. And letting the body start to slow on down. From here, we're going to take an inhale to lift the chest up, keep those fingertips pressing towards the mat. And as we exhale, we walk the hands over towards the left side of the mat and relax the body down. Feeling a nice big stretch into the right side of the body. Take an inhale, we lift up, hands come back to the center, and then as we exhale, continue to walk them over towards the right side. Relax the body down so we feel that big stretch into the left side. Taking an inhale, come back to the center, and for one last exhale, relax the body into the middle of that child's pose. Take an inhale, lift up. From here, we just need to cross through the legs enough that we can then just bring the legs towards the front, and we're sitting up nice and tall with those legs extended. Coming into a forward fold, we inhale, we lift up. We exhale, we walk the hands down the legs, allowing the spine to round, just letting the body hang heavy rather than trying to pull ourselves into anything uncomfortable. Taking one more inhale here. And as we exhale, we roll ourselves all the way back up. From here, we're going to bring that right foot to the inside of the left thigh. We take an inhale to sit up nice and tall. And as we exhale, we bring that right hand behind the hips. We lift that left arm up into the sky and we start to lift the hips. We inhale, lift up, bring ourselves into our fallen star. Let the hips push forward, allow the chest to lean back. Stretching out that left arm as much or as little as we like. Taking one more inhale. And then exhale, controlling ourselves all the way back down. And then we lengthen that right leg out. Straight over to the other side. Bring that left foot into the inside of that right thigh. Inhale, lifting ourselves nice and tall. Bringing that left hand behind. Stay for the exhale. Ready to lead with that right hand. We inhale, lift up. Push the hips forward, lean the chest back, stretch that right arm out as much as we like. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lowering yourself with control all the way back down. Left leg lengthens out. And then from there, we just bring the hips closer to the heels, leading ourselves all the way back with a bend in the knees, and now the feet plant into the ground. We'll finish up with one little torso twist. So we'll just stretch the arms out towards the sides. Take an inhale here to lift the knees towards the chest so the feet are off the ground. And then as we exhale, drop the knees down towards the right side. We can take one more inhale here. And as we exhale, we can look over towards that left side. Take an inhale, looking back towards the center, bringing the knees into the center. And as we exhale, drop the knees down towards the left side. Taking one more inhale. And as we exhale, we look over that right shoulder. Starting to inhale, looking back towards the center, bring the knees in towards the chest. And as we exhale, just planting the feet down. Bring the arms back in by our sides. And then we can extend the legs all the way down onto the mat. Letting the eyes close over if they haven't already. Letting yourself relax into our last and final posture, our Shavasana. The time where we let the body recover and reset from all of the postures we've just brought it through. Become aware of every part of the body making contact with the mat or with the ground. From the heels, the backs of the lower leg, and parts of the thighs, the hips. And notice what parts of the spine you can feel in contact with the mat. of the arms, maybe the wrists. And then all the way up to the back of the head. Just allowing the body to be completely still. And then we'll start to deepen the breath. We'll feel the rise and fall of the belly a little more. We'll be more aware of the chest moving up and down. And with every inhale now, we'll bring in more energy into the body. Start by sending that energy down the legs and start to wiggle the toes. Send the energy down the arms, start to wiggle the fingers. And let the energy flow all the way up the spine, starting to sway the head side to side on the mat. And with all of that energy now running through the body, with the eyes still closed, just roll yourself onto your right side, creating a pillow with the right arm, letting the knees bend. Just feeling the support of the ground below you, feeling the support of yourself from within. And with the eyes still closed, just gently bringing yourself all the way up into a cross-legged position. Allowing the head to bow slightly and bringing the hands to your heart center. As you bow your head in gratitude for yourself, for spending this time to just focus on you, focus on the spine, and let the body reset, readjust, and relax. Start to rub the palms together, creating a little more heat, a little more energy. And placing your warm hands over your closed eyes, allowing the eyes to open, and bring your hands back to your heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining us for this online yoga flow.